welcome to this edition of Connections. I'm Christy Naus with the Community Foundation. I'm so excited today to be with Michael Eagle, the General and Artistic Director with the Des Moines Metro Opera. You have exciting times right now, Michael.
We do. We are in the middle of our 50th anniversary season, and it's been many years in the making. We're knee-deep in rehearsal. Our staff has gone from 12 year-round individuals. We now have 275 artists, craftspeople, technicians, singers, performer, all sorts of people around. It's a beehive of activity.
Oh, it's so exciting. So for those of us that might not be as familiar with Des Moines Metro Opera and sort of what your season looks like and who the artists are that are performing or coming in to help make it happen, what's this look like? What's the timeline look like? And tell us more about the season.
Yeah, we perform a repertory festival in June and July of every year, which means that our main stage operas, we do 3 of them, are performed over a weekend. You can see one on Friday, a completely different one on Saturday, and an even more different one on Sunday. Last season, because of that, we were able to welcome audiences from 42 states to see opera in Iowa, and they come for a full weekend and spend their time with us and see the shows.
Isn't that incredible? So you mentioned 200 and some come on to your team, basically during this time of the year. What does that look like? Where do you find these people from, and where do they stay? What's it do for Des Moines?
Well, we are so fortunate to be on the Simpson College campus, where we have a beautiful theater that is extremely intimate. It's our brand. Audiences sit within 5 feet of the playing area, and you can just reach out and touch the performers. But we spend most of the year kind of getting ready for the season. So starting in August, when our one season ends, we begin the next one. My fall months are spent traveling all around the United States to hear singers and to cast performers for each of the leading roles. We have about 600 some auditions around the United States every year to bring artists in to the community, and we start design processes where we're building new productions, new costumes, everything from scratch. So they're designed by professionals all over the United States, and then we converge on Iowa to create, build, and present productions you can't see anywhere else but on our stage.
It's just fascinating. Speaking of that, this year's really special for you because of the anniversary, certainly, but you're also bringing something special to Des Moines. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we wanted to really knock it out of the park for the 50th anniversary, and we aimed big, and we are so pleased with everything that we have going on. About 4 years ago, we decided that one of the signature achievements we wanted to do for our 50th was to commission a new piece, to give something to the world, something that was Iowa, something that was ours to tell, our story to sort of grab, develop, and present, and then give to the world. And we considered so many different subjects and books and ideas, and through work with the Writers' Workshop in Iowa City, we landed on the novel 1,000 Acres by James Smiley.
And an Iowa author.
Iowa story.
Iowa theme,
And we knew it was a story that would resonate with our audience, but that would also have some significance outside of our borders. And of course, the Pulitzer Prize that it won 30 years ago has lent it a notoriety that's amazing. It's 30 years old this year, so it still feels modern, but we also have the opportunity to kind of reflect on the success and the impact it's had.
That's part of the series this year for you as well.
Yeah, one of what we're calling 5 wow projects for the 50th. We launched our 50th season with an enormous production of The Magic Flute at the Civic Center in March, which was wildly successful. And we have 4 remaining. Of course, 1,000 Acres, the world premiere. We have a beautiful production of A Midsummer Night's Dream featuring countertenor John Holliday as Oberon, after having had immense success on Team Legend on The Voice on NBC. He's just a terrific singer if you haven't heard him. He'll be in that show. And then we begin the season. Our opening performance this year is an amazing American masterwork called Porgy and Bess by the Gershwins. We're doing this in partnership with Simon Estes, who is Iowa's own international operatic superstar. The 40th anniversary of his Metropolitan Opera debut, which was historic in and of itself, is also this year. So that 40th and our 50th coincided when I approached Simon and asked what might be meaningful to mark this occasion. The first Iowa production of Porgy and Bess was something that resonated. That was his calling card all around the world. He sang that role. And so we're happy to bring together a cast of 60 of today's leading Black artists who will sing with Simon, a big honor for many of those performers. in an incredible production. I've had a chance to hear the rehearsals, and the sounds are unlike anything I've heard in my career, so I can't wait to share it.
All right, so looking forward, what excites you the most about the next 50 years for Des Moines Metro Opera?
Our fifth WOW project of our season is a work called American Apollo, which we have taken up from the Kennedy Center.
Okay.
It's currently a chamber-length opera about Thomas Eugene McKellar, who was a young black man who served as a model for John Singer Sargent, the famous portraitist. And when Sargent Charcoal sketched him, it was very intimate and personal, and a clear relationship happened. But in the final analysis, then the final murals, he was painted as a Caucasian person.
Oh.
So there's an interesting context and story there to explore. We're starting this season with American Apollo at the Art Center in its seed version, and then we've commissioned Damian Jeter and Lila Palmer, the creative team, to give us an expanded version, which we will be developing over the next several seasons as well.
Wow.
And we've been working. There's been so much growth at this company that we knew that in addition to 5 WOW projects, we needed a major campaign to support the growth and to look for the future. And so our campaign was entitled 50 Next, and we started out modestly. We didn't know what the community's response would be to a campaign for us. And I have been absolutely overwhelmed and humbled.
So good.
Our public phase goal was to raise $15 million to support all of the growth and to look to the future to allow us to have a safe platform to launch new initiatives, and from 50 to 60. And I'm pleased to say that we will have well exceeded the $15 million goal by quite a bit, and we'll be making some announcements here soon. So.
That's so exciting. Congratulations, and thanks for joining me today. Thanks for all you're doing to make sure we have a vibrant community. Thank you for joining today as well. If you want more information, you can go to the Des Moines Metro Opera's website and learn more and get engaged this summer.
Get your tickets soon.
Exactly. Thanks so much for joining us. We're certainly better together.